Good morning. Hi, Keza. How are you this morning? You're the first off the ranks. It's lovely to be here on a beautiful sunny Saturday morning, the 23rd of April. And it is time for the daily Lenormand card spread reading. And hopefully I've got all the settings right compared to what I had last night. Goodness, I didn't even look to see what my hair looked like. But hey, we're here. And we're going to do some card reading as far as the spread goes. It's a general card spread reading. Good morning, Diane, and good morning, Carolyn. Lovely to have you here. 10 beds today, so it means things are picking up as far as the regular occupancy goes. That's good, Keza. Well, for the tourism industry it is. So great, Karen. Thank you, Noeco, this morning. What I am doing, good morning, Donna Marie. I am using the eCam back into the B.Live. I'm used to those settings at the moment. I'll still have some fiddle around with the B.Live by itself again with the multi-cameras and see if I can actually get it checked out. As you can see, this camera is actually having a bit of a hard time focusing. At least in the daytime, what I've got, God, my hair is so all over the place, and that must be old lady syndrome with hair because it's thinning as well. The natural light from the window, I much prefer that than having to try and set up lighting of it nighttime too, which last night was that issue as well. Can see that it's taking a bit to focus. Let's just go over to the cards. It might be easier. So tune into your psychic senses and your spiritual connections as we do this card. And welcome to those who are watching in replay as well. Okay, so the deck that I'm using, you can tell, being a weekend, it is Saturday, I do change the deck from my usual one. So I'm actually choosing to use the Bluebird Lenormand deck. As you can tell, it's a blue cover on the deck itself with a little bluebird in the middle as the logo, insignia, whatever. So we've got here, these are a slightly different card because they've got verses. So I will pick each up as I'm moving into them. Now, I don't think I can actually get much closer with this. I'm just going to try and see if it will come in a bit more. Let's just have a look. There we go. I'm just using the zoom that is the feature on the eCam that makes it a lot easier to manipulate some of what we do. And why I like it so much, it really is quite good and convenient, actually. So there we go. You can see that in a bit more focus. This spread deck that I'm using is from the Divided Divination set that you might have to, I don't want to disturb it now. So you might need to go to either last night's YouTube replay or one of the others that I've done a quick overview of this one. It might be on the Facebook pages, I'm not sure. I know it certainly is in a YouTube video where I've done a quick demo of using this Divided Divination. So what it does is takes random spreads, like you can choose random spreads. What I thought today is to actually use the spread number 23 to match the 23rd of April, being the day that we are. So how I'm going to do this is you tune into a situation or otherwise something that you need more guidance about, that you're feeling around your situation in life at the moment, and bring these questions to mind. The suggestions in this card spread, what we have is this first position that we've got the Tower sitting under, is how to improve. So thinking that question in your mind, how do you improve the situation? What should you avoid doing in that situation? And here, as you can see, we've got the House. And then the third card is things to carry forward. So what do you actually take forward with you for the rest of the day for this question that you're asking yourself. What is it you're wanting to know? And we've got Mountain as that card. So here we go with the Tower. I'm going to hold it up, and this is where I have difficulty with having taken the cloth off my table at the moment because it needs washing. So here we've got the Tower, and it takes a bit to get the focus. So a lone tower stands confident and secure. Ground your strength in all that is pure. So when troubles surround, weakness may come. Problems that abound you must overcome. So what that's referring to, again, as we let the focus happen, how to improve your situation around what that question is, that something that you need a little bit of a help with through your day today. So the Tower actually is giving you that confidence and security, allowing that to be a good solid base that you're needing to actually structure that improvement from. It's the same with anything that we're wanting to build up upon, that we need a good solid foundation. So how to improve it is to actually make sure that what you're basing it on is good and solid and will stand that test of the day or even future time, if that's what you're building up towards, is a more longer term situation. It could be just that you're going out today and it's just for the day today, that you're wanting to start establishing something, bringing a foundational base to it, that you're wanting to, if it's creating a new friendship because you're out socializing somewhere, be the best you that you can be. Present yourself in a way that you want to be shown out into the world. It's just tweaking some of those little things that we're needing to do, that's bringing that, the stability, the firmness, the grounding into it with the Tower, that you've got that foundation happening. So, and it is suggesting here, ground your strength in all that is pure. So with the best intentions, have that clear as to what your intentions are, how you're wanting to build it up in that foundational aspect, okay? And bringing that solidity and security and groundedness there. So that's a great way to be, to have the suggestion of what should you improve. Now, what should you avoid doing? And this is the House card. So what's needing to be avoided is a stately house beyond the gate bestows stability upon your fate. In love and play, your chance to win depends on how you first begin. This is a follow-on of making sure that you are starting as you want to continue. So avoid the, something that's going to be confusing, that's going to really create less stability, so that, make sure that what you're moving into, what you're intending for your day-to-day is solid and stable, that it's on those good firm foundations. Here we have the Tower, and it's reflecting through into the home, as far as don't avoid, to me, it's, depends on how you first begin in this verse, but home is your starting base. It's where we actually wake up in the morning. Doesn't matter what type of home you're living in and the people that you have around, it's that, how are you first beginning? Are you in that frame of mind that's going to step you into those more positives throughout your day to bring that better stability and the rest? So avoid those negative thoughts and the doldrums and stuff as much as you can, and start with that good, firm, confident, loving the day steps that you can take as soon as you put your feet to the ground, which most of you, if you're watching this, probably are already up and out and about. It is 8:09 here in Port Elliot, South Australia. Wherever you are in the world, take those steps that you're needing to begin with confidence and as you intend to continue through the day. So it is first step in the journey, like a baby starting out with the first steps, and then they get to stand, crawl, stand, walk, run, and play. It's all of that in that home base of growing and nurturing, and then taking those steps confidently in your day to continue building. How do you improve and what to avoid? And we're going to carry forward with, what are we carrying forward? The mountain is an interesting card. Good morning, Shaz. How are you? and you're watching in your PJs and having breakfast and coffee. I haven't managed the breakfast, I've managed the coffees. I have had 2 already. Right, the mountain card is, let's have a look. This is what to carry forward in your day today. So confront the mountain as you would a fierce foe. To avoid your defeat, strike hard the first blow. This clear obstacle is a chance to succeed. Courage and persistence are all you will need. And the mountain card is a challenging card. It can have many obstacles, as it first mentions, but it's also with those challenges and the obstacles that you can actually start to build up muscle. So things to carry forward in this very small story that we're creating in this spread for our day to day really is to continue onwards. And if there's something in our way, we either push it aside, we clear it, we climb over it, we walk around it, in whatever way we need to continue onwards. It really is from that foundation we're wanting to build. We are moving it forward into what are your intentions for the day. Start at that wonderful good base first, that intention that you start with, put your feet on the ground, move forward with positive perspectives and thoughts through your day. Bring that into an I can do anything attitude in your day and work through it. And it doesn't have to be just work, it can be playful. There's many a person who goes, I mean, me personally, I don't like heights and there's no way you'd get me mountain climbing, but I have a daughter that does enjoy it and will climb the sides of cliffs that there's absolutely no way that you'd get me even near the edge, let alone climb. Now, I'm not sure whether she climbs up or down, but it doesn't matter. It's that challenge that really facing things that you're not sure you can do, set your mind to doing it and move forward. Get that action happening and the body engaged with the mind and that thinking in positive thoughts. I can do anything. Set your mind to it. So, good morning, Kay. Lovely to have you here this morning too. So, with anything, from what we can see with those 3 cards, it's only 3 that we've got for this morning, but it really does progress from what our thoughts initially start as. We do wake up. We do sense, perceive, think, move forward with that list of things that we want to do in a day, regardless of what day it is. Well, for me, that's the first thing. What do I need to do? No, I don't want to. I want to lay back in bed still. It's all of that thought process. Put it into action in those wonderful positive ways and move forward with your day. Confidence, love from the heart for what you do, and have fun with it as well. So that's what I have for you with the cards today. Spirit connecting you with what messages you've just received that are pertaining specifically to your life situation. Only you can actually know that in certainty in connection with your spiritual guidance and step forward. And it's only you that can actually do the actions relevant to, well, what do you want? What are your intentions? What else is involved in doing it, and connect it all together so that we're actually weaving what is our unique web in life. So there we go. So Carolyn, perfect guidance for you today. I find the cards are just such a perfect synchronicity at any time. And it's just working it into, well, we don't have to live by the cards, but just working it in as that confirmation, and it helps with clarity. I love the tools that I use, and that'll be you on your own, working, getting people in and out. Yes, part of the process, isn't it though? But I just sense with you, Keza, that you just have fun with anything that you do. So fun with the grandbubbas today for you, Kay. Did I put that up? I did. I'm pretty sure I did. Anyway, yes. yes. And thank you, Keza, for that. I had the little wheel doing its thing, so the computer's still trying to catch up. And thank you, Keza, for those wonderful prayers. Blessings for everybody through the day. And I'll encourage you, keep being the best you that you can be. No one else can be you. You cannot be someone else. be you and do it to the best that you can be. And namaste until tomorrow for the next daily live stream.